This is Duke University.
Especially for Muslims, American Muslims, who have been dealing with the post-9/11 realities and have been carrying so much weight on their hearts and minds about being Muslim in the United States. The recent developments in the Middle East, especially in Egypt, came with mixed signals. In one way, it was a breath of fresh air that finally a nation and the people who are suffering in the hands of their own dictators for the last several decades is finally sort of bringing the kind of change that they are bringing. But at the same time, it has also been received or perceived negatively, that the image that the people have been hearing or seeing on the popular media in the United States was reinserting the existing stereotypes about Islam and Muslims, this underdeveloped, primitive, archaic, and things like that. So it was a pretty much mixed message. When the Pakistani floods happened or the tsunami in Indonesia happened, you see the second day, third day peace vigils on all college campuses are taking place. But a lot of Muslim students, they sort of turned inward. They just were so busy following up with the news because every day something was happening necessarily. It wasn't one huge thing just happened and now we are trying to process it. But every day new things were happening. But we have been coming together at the Center for Muslim Rights almost every day. And there's the intense email communication going on that a lot of Duke students, Muslim, non-Muslim, Egyptian, non-Egyptian, have been basically somewhat disappointed and increasingly getting happier with the American government's attitude towards the problems. When the things started taking really difficult and bad turns and the violence erupted, people pretty much lowered their expectations. Initially, they were hoping that there will be a transition to a secular democratic government. But now, my personal hopes, which is reflective of many students that I'm in touch with, is that the country will not slip into internal war, internal conflict, that peace will be the main essence before we achieve any government structure or democracy or whatever we want to achieve.
Produced by Duke University. Online at duke.edu.